Hi, I welcome all of you in my channel and in this video in which we are going to discuss about application of the simple regression analysis in an industry. Non-destructive industries has been chosen for the data analysis, which claim that by making the expenditure upon the training of the people regarding health and safety, they can save the lost time in hours. So the data from 223 companies has been collected in this regard. The safety training expenditure is my independent variable that will be used as a predictor in a simple regression analysis, whereas lost time in hour is my dependent variable. And we are going to predict lost time in hours from the safety training expenditure. I will perform the testing in Minitab as well as in Microsoft Excel. Let's start with the formulation of the hypothesis. Null hypothesis represented by H0, safety training expenditure do not statistically predict lost time in hours. Alternate hypothesis represented by HA, safety training expenditure statistically predict lost time in hours. To perform the regression analysis in the Excel, click on the data tab, then click on data analysis tab. In the data analysis tab, we have regression analysis. Let's search for that regression, click OK. Then we will have to enter our independent and dependent variable. Y is always our dependent variable, so last time in hour I will have to select, click on the first cell, then click on shift, control and down arrow. The whole data will be selected, click enter, and then click on this input X string. This is my independent variable. Click on the arrow and then click on safety training expenditure, the first cell. Again click on shift control down arrow. The whole data will be selected. Again click the enter. So then we will always click these labels, because in the first cell of the data we have labels. Then we need to know that our output will be for output, click on this arrow button and select any cell in which we want our results. Click again enter. Click on these plots, because these plots will help us in order to satisfy the assumption of the regression analysis, and then only click OK. You will get the results here. The R-square value is telling us that the change in the lost time in hours has been 88.27% explained by safety training expenditure. I mean that this one independent variable is explaining 88.27% variation in the lost time in hours. We can make our regression equation with the help of these coefficients. The regression analysis equation can be lost time in hours is equal to 273.44 minus 0.1434. This minus sign with the safety training expenditure tells us that with each dollar invested in the safety training expenditure, it will reduce 0.1434 hours of the lost time. Further, this p-value of the ANOVA table significance F, you can see this value is too much small than 0. So it means that our regression analysis will be significant and it will significantly predict the dependent variable. Further, the p-value of this independent variable or predicted variable is also very small, less than 0. So it means that the safety training expenditure is found to be a very significant factor or predictor of lost time in hours. Now I will perform the same analysis in the Minitab. To save the time, I have pasted the data in the Minitab software. Then go to stat, click on regression, then again click on regression, fit regression model, click on it. Then you will have to select the responses. So my responses is lost time in hours and my continuous predictor is safety training expenditure. You will just have to click OK. It's a very simple test. Upon clicking the OK, it will be solved in a second. So to get the results, I will click here, and then we can see that our coefficients safety training expenditure has a p-value of 0.000. That says that this independent variable has a significant effect on the last time in hours. This is our regression analysis equation. As I told you in the Excel, that last time in hours is equal to 273.45. This is our intercept or constant minus 0.1433. The analysis of variance also tells us that independent variable is found to be a significant one because its p-value is too much low. The model summary says that 88.28 variation in the last time in hours has been explained by the safety training expenditure. The multiple R value in the Excel result, it explained that there is a very positive significant correlation between the last time in hours and the safety training expenditure. So the Pearson correlation coefficient of R is equal to 0.9353 indicates a highly positive correlation between the safety training expenditure and last time in hours. This equates to an R square value of 88.27, explaining 88.27% of the variation between safety training expenditure and the last time in hours. Using an alpha value of 0.05, a simple linear regression has been calculated to predict the last time hours based upon safety training expenditure. ANOVA results indicate that the model significantly predicts last time in hour, and the way of writing is F1 is the degree of freedom of the independent variable, comma 221 are the degree of freedom for the residuals or the error, is equal to 1664.210 that has been picked from the cell, comma p value is equal to 0.000. Therefore the null hypothesis is rejected and the alternate hypothesis accepted, that the safety training expenditure significantly predicts lost time in hours. Further, the safety training expenditure has a coefficient of minus 0.14337 with a p-value of 0.00 is also found to be a significant predictor, as results indicate a p-value of less than 0.000. The coefficient can be explained as for 1 unit rise in the safety training expenditure will result in 0.14337 units decrease in the last time hours. The regression analysis equation has been previously explained. So this is the regression analysis equation in the coded form, and this is the regression analysis equation in the uncoded form. Findings: the effect of safety training expenditure is found to be significant on last time in hours. The initiative of health and safety training is beneficial to non-destructive testing company because it has a positive impact on the company exchequer, because the training reduces labor hours, minimize the risk of the hazards, it lessens the chances of lawsuits. It is strongly recommended to non-destructive company to continue the health and training program. It is further recommended that the training effectiveness can be improved by developing clear learning objectives, CLs, and program evaluations, further the continuous improvement of the program. If you have any question, you can ask in the comments, you can ask through the email, my WhatsApp number has been provided, you can call or text me anytime. Thanks a lot for watching the video. Kindly subscribe my channel, hit the like button. Bye.